Dear viewers, in this video, we shall be studying a story on Sweets for Angels. It is written by R.K. Narayan. It is a short story. Now, we shall be looking into this story. This story is written by R.K. Narayan. He is a prominent Indian writer in English. He is also known for writing novels and short stories written in village settings. He has introduced an imaginary village called Malgudi. All the novels and stories written by him are based on village atmosphere. The characters portrayed in those works are hailed from village. He has beautifully explained the way the people have lived in the villages, their superstition, the traditional way of life that they are leading in the villages, how the uneducated people are living simple way of life. The setting of the story is village called Royapuram. The characters portrayed in the story is Kali, Kupan and Pachai. Kali is prominent character. He's always admiring children. Whenever he spots a group of children, he likes to give sweets to them, and by giving sweets, he finds happiness. He works by hauling rice bags. So he earns 1 rupee every day by hauling rice bag, or he carries 1 rice bag, he earns 1 rupee. After that, he would keep 1 rupee under his pillow because he lives outside the deserted house in a village called Royapuram. He has no family, children. He is left alone by his family as he is not suitable for leading a family. He spends all his times working as carrying rice bag and some other odd jobs. He earns a sufficient money and keeps money under his pillow that he is using for sleeping, so that other 2 friends, Kupan and Pachai, will not ask Kali to spend the money. We have another character, Kupan, is working as a rickshaw puller. By pulling rickshaw for the passengers who approaches him to move from place to place, he will take them from one place to another place by pulling the rickshaw. And one more character is Pachai. He always pretends to be blind and begs in public because he is very lazy. He avoids doing physical activity, so he acts as if he is blind and earns sympathy of the people in public. So people will give him money by which he earns a sufficient amount of money. One day, when Kali is sitting outside, he sees a group of school children coming out of the school. Seeing that, he rushes to the sweet shop and order 1 kg of sweets and give to the children. As children were innocent, they did not know the reason that they are given sweets by Kali. Anyhow, they tasted the sweets. When time goes on, a number of children surrounded by, they have surrounded Kali and wanted to taste the sweets given by him. And later, that particular place was filled with a group of children. Seeing such a group of children, some common atmosphere that they think that Kali might be a kidnapper and he has come for kidnapping children by offering sweets so that the children will be tempted by eating the sweets. Later, they may be kidnapped by Kali. And then people wants to protect the children from the kidnapper Kali. According to the people, Kali is a kidnapper, so they are going to attack Kali and rescue the children. And now Kali is being attacked by the people, believing that he is a kidnapper. Kali is heavily wounded, but later police came and rescued Kali from the crowd of people, and then he is admitted in a hospital. Then Kupan and Pachai came to visit Kali and inquiring after his health. And now Kupan told to Kali that now you can come out of hospital, and you can, as usual, meet group of children and give sweets. He tells the reason. Kali wants to know how I can meet the children. Already I was thought that I was kidnapper. Kupan says, no, nobody will identify you hereafter, as doctors have shaved your beard. Is it to understand that Kali might have a long beard that was shaved by a doctor while he was given treatment by the doctor? So Kali can continue meeting the children and giving sweets. He will find the same happiness hereafter. But Kali neglected to meet the children. He says that if I meet any children, I will run as if I was you know I was chased by a tiger, or I was chased by a dog. If dog or tiger is chasing me, how I will run, like that I will run if I see any group of children. He says in a sense of humor. So the story is ended with a sense of humor that Kali will never meet any children and will run away if he spots such a group of children. So he changes his mind later, that after having been attacked by the people in the village. So what you are going to learn, that how innocent the village people and how those innocent people will be misunderstood by the people. So this is the sense of humor being portrayed in the story by R.K. Narayan.